Hey, Grind Heart. This is Rose.
And this is May. What's up, y'all?
And we're back with another video. Another update on our journey to rebuild our business and our relationship and our family life. We are looking at the iPad with our notes. So if you wonder, like, why we're looking away, that's why. Because we want to stay on topic so that we can keep you guys engaged. We thank you for being here.
Yes, thank you guys again for being here with us. What's up? Hope y'all doing good out there. So basically, like we say on all of our videos, you know, we're here to keep it real. You may not always think you're winning in life, but you're definitely going to win in the end. So just make sure you keep hustling, you keep grinding, you know, you find hope in the middle of all the chaos. You make sure you take your mental breaks, you make sure you take your deep breaths, whatever you got to do to keep yourself in the game.
And if you're new here, welcome. And we're documenting every step of our journey, the highs, the lows, and everything in between. So just, stay tapped in, subscribe, like this video, comment.
Yes.
We haven't really got there yet. So you don't probably have much to comment, but thank you for watching. And we do have other videos. So
make sure you go check those out.
If you like them, if you like this video, go ahead and check those out. So this week, I had 2 interviews. And I remind you guys, right now it is, what's today's date? January 9th, right? So it's 1:41 a.m. That's how much we love y'all. But yeah, it's January 9th. So this stuff happened back in October. I think this is like the end of October 15th, something like that. Like we told you guys, we started off for our channel with 30 days. We wrote like a journal and we're going back over the things. And so you guys are learning about these things that happened before. Just putting that out there. So when we get a lot of traction, people don't start piecing together things, thinking things happened exactly when it got posted, because it didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, this week we had 2 interviews. I had 1 interview in person and 1 remote. So the in-person one was okay. It was for like a retirement home, but not like the retirement home, like at least that you would think, that I would think. It was, I think they call it like luxury senior living. It's like $5,000 for a 1-bedroom, and they like get all their food. Like they have like a cafeteria, their laundry. They have fun stuff there to do. Like I was in the interview for a couple hours and I knew I wasn't getting the interview. I stayed for a long time to see it. But once I seen who was doing the interview, I had to wait. Well, I was there like 2 hours. Like 2 hours.
It was a minute, definitely.
Yeah. And she was doing Instacart while I was in there. So she started asking me questions and different things like that. And I can just tell from the demeanor. But remind you, I had to wait 2 hours and I didn't know who I was interviewing with. They messaged me on Indeed and they're like, come to an interview during these times. We're having like an open interview type of thing group. But when I got there, was a bunch of people there and I had to wait. And for the marketing position that I was going for, I was waiting there for a couple out, like literally like an hour and a half. And then the lady comes out and I had seen her walking back and forth all day. Like, so she definitely was busy. It wasn't that. But like when I sat with her, I could tell it was like, she like, girl, you ain't finna take my job. Comment below if y'all ever had an interview like that. Like y'all in an interview and you can do the job. You doing good. You doing well in the interview. And the person looking at you like, you ain't taking my job. Like not getting this one. So I knew I wasn't getting it. And they never sent me a decline. They just never called me back or nothing.
I know, right?
I knew it though. I felt it. But yes,
so like she said, while she was in there, I was doing Instacart waiting for her. And you guys, like we say with the Instacart app, if some of you out there do Instacart, especially right now, it tends to be really, really slow. Like we'll wait for an order for literally like an hour and a half, 2 hours. So I just, was waiting, to try to get any little money that we could on the side. So I was just refreshing the app, trying to drive to different spots. Cause sometimes if, like I said, if there's certain like stores that you can sit by. They don't really like you to sit inside the parking lot anymore. Only at certain stores, but I would drive around to different areas, different spots while she was in there, doing her interview. And I don't think I got 1 order.
You don't remember, babe?
I don't, huh?
You don't remember?
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
No, why are you saying sorry?
Like, it just keep dropping. It ain't you. It's just
yeah,
like,
but you don't have to say sorry. But it's you don't remember. So can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm tired. I'm really, really tired. Like, bright. But
so basically, while I was in the interview, I had my phone, and while I was sitting there, I'm like I told y'all, it was a couple hours, and I'm like, at this time, it had been like 30 minutes or something, but I'm watching like all these people going in and out of interviews. So I turned on Instacart because I'm like, I don't even think that this is gonna be the right job for me. They was talking about they was paying like 25, which I know times is hard right now, but that's just not what I was trying to fight and strive for and stuff. And so I'm just like, I turned on Instacart, and it happened to be that we was right around the corner from a Walmart. And like she said, they don't like you to sit in the parking lot no more. They even have some stores. My Instacarters know, you can comment down below. Like, if you sit in the parking lot at certain stores, they will literally take your account away and make you not get any orders. So anyway, it was close to the Walmart, but it wasn't right there. It was like around the corner, and it happened to be a bunch of orders kept coming. So then I text her and I screenshotted it to her, and I'm like, hey, like, you want to take this one? Because that one was like pretty cool, and I just could tell that I was gonna be in there forever and not get the job, right? So I called her, no, for real. So I called her and I screenshotted it to her, and I'm like, hey, look at this. And then so we went and did that order.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember. Like, y'all, my bad, y'all. Like I told y'all, I'm tired. And yeah.
Right there.
Even with all that chaos, y'all, oh yeah, so even throughout all that chaos, like we told you guys, we do have a kid. And we make sure that through everything that we're going through, we don't try to let her feel it. We don't try to let her see what we're going through. So we try to make sure that she's okay. She's in school, so we make sure that we keep time for her as well. Like, if she needs our time or if she just needs anything from us, we make sure that she comes first too, no matter what. So we do this too for her and for ourselves and for our livelihood and for our bigger dreams. But we do make sure that she is well taken care of, as well as making sure that she don't kind of feel what we go through, so she don't have to, because energy is really big, you guys. Energy is really big.
Yeah. So basically, like she was saying the other day, at this time she was asking about her Halloween costume. So that's why she was explaining all the things that she was explaining, because even though we were stressing about rent and bills, that's the priority for us, is her. And like, yeah, we can wait when times are better, but we can't come back and say, hey, come, let's redo Halloween. It just doesn't work like that. And we want her to have those happy memories. So,
for sure.
I'll just skip that.
Yeah.
You okay with that? Okay.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Okay. And then you guys, we're supposed to have the bounce house shift this week. So after Halloween, we had this bounce house shift. It's something that we were counting on to bring in extra cash because it was like super close to my birthday, but it got canceled at the last minute. But not just extra cancel, it threw us off because we got there, we were 30 minutes late because I don't even know why we were 30 minutes late, but we were. I think we got lost and we was a little bit late. I don't know what happened. And it was super far out, like an hour and a half away. And then when we got there, it had just been raining the day before. So even though it wasn't raining that day, it was in the grass. So it was super muddy. It was the way, I don't know if you guys know about Big Bounce House America, but it's like this big thing that you bring your kids to bounce. We actually did take our child there a couple years ago, but now that I've worked there, I would never take my kid there. They don't clean them. They don't clean the bounces. It's not safe. It's really not a good thing. But anyway, we were there, and because it was raining the day before, all of the water was on the bounce houses. So water was literally up to our knees. Like, we all had to get wet. We lasted like what?
Not even 40 minutes.
Like maybe an hour. I'm going to say an hour. Okay.
And most of that time was us figuring out when to leave and who to call and who to talk to.
Yeah, so it was crazy. So that threw us off because we needed that money for my birthday and Thanksgiving and all that. So that was like a downer.
And then on top of all that, you guys, we did have 2 interviews that we missed. Now we do want to tell you guys, I know you guys are like, how you gonna miss interviews and you're saying you need money? It's not like we wanted to miss the interviews, you guys, or we didn't care. Like literally, I don't know if you guys been through this, but sometimes like your body and your mental literally shuts down. Like we were just so tired. That week had hit us really hard and we were just mentally drained, like literally mentally drained. So it wasn't like we didn't want the money or anything like that. And then also, Rose had a toxic interview that she went through. So I'll let you guys tell her about that.
She'll let me tell you guys about that.
I mean, yeah, sorry guys.
So like, yeah, the toxic interview, it's really quick. Basically, I got on there, I seen the dude, right? And I'm like, nah. Like he was stressed out of his mind. And he was just like, I just got off the phone with my CMO, and the CMO is wants now this is going to be a different marketing position, and I just want to be fully transparent with you. And the other person left because they weren't competent, and I'm just like, oh heck no. I don't know. I could say hell no, but y'all know. I'm like, oh no, nah. But I'm like, oh. And so I went through the interview with him, but I'm like, oh yeah, this is not gonna work. So then I didn't hear from them for like 2 weeks or something, and then they wound up hitting me back, and then he wanted me to schedule with the person on top of him, like one of the like executives dudes or whatever, right? And then I looked the guy up and he was like from Harvard and all this like extra stuff, but he looked it a little devious or something. I don't know. And so when I showed him that and stuff, like I showed her and my mom and stuff, because I'm like, am I tripping? Don't he look like he hurt people or something? But no, for real though. And then he messaged me because the guy's like, hey, go ahead and schedule an interview. But I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm just, you know, how jobs ghost me all the time. Since we've been searching for jobs, I get ghosted. So if I'm not interested, I'm a ghost too. Like that's what y'all do, you know? So I just didn't say nothing. Why this man go email me again and say, Rose, I'm waiting on you to link it to, I'm waiting on you to set up this meeting. And I'm like, oh, that toxic culture is crazy. Like, no.
Seriously.
And then
yeah, I didn't know if he was done yet.
Yeah. So it's like, and then this is where the pressure really kicks in, because we had to figure out how to pay our rent by November 4th. And at this time it was like, remind y'all, it's like Halloween time. You know, we was just helping our kid with Halloween. So you get the time frame. So it was days away. And honestly, Instacart was not cutting it right now.
At all. And then on top of that, like Rose's birthday was coming up. And we wanted to make sure, of course, you know, we do this thing with each other where we kind of plan each other birthdays. Like, not all the time, but most of the time we do, like, we surprise each other. So I always want to make sure, no matter what, like, me and her always want to make sure all of our family that is important to us, birthdays are very special. But for me, I wanted to make sure her birthday was really special. I wanted to make sure she wanted the outfit she wanted, the nails, the hair, the whatever she wanted.
Well, done my nails, yes, and hair, but
and her gifts and stuff. So I always want to make sure that she feels special, you know. And like she said, with Halloween being, you know, right there too, we also wanted to make sure our kid had her costume. We ended up making it ourselves. We'll tell you about that, but we ended up making it ourselves. So we just always want to make sure, no matter what, you know, that in times like this, we always make whatever occasion it is, that either her birthday feels special or our kid being Halloween, that she feels special no matter what.
Yeah, and we've been here before many times, so we always find a way. It's stressful, but always remember, it's stressful, but it's not impossible. Should put that on the shirt.
Yeah,
but
that's crazy.
Yeah, and then what keeps us going is just knowing that this is just a season. You know, you have to fight for your dreams. Even if you don't have like something of your own, this is still good to you, whether if it's just a job you're looking for or school or, you know, whatever the goal is, you have to fight for it. You have to, like, and we went to our church and she was telling us, you know, without you don't get success without struggle. And it's just so real. We've been through tough times before, and every time we've come out stronger once we get over the hurdle. Just while you're in the challenges, just remember you will get out of it. And
and you guys, like, we're not like talking to you or sharing this for pity, you guys. Like, we're literally, like we said, we're literally on here just giving you the real us, because we know that we're not the only ones going through this. We know that there are other people out there that's going through the same thing that we're going through, and we're just literally basically venting to the world and sharing some of our stories because maybe it can help somebody. Like,
yeah, and then we do want to build a community because, like Shanee said, maybe it can help somebody, but it's like when you need help, we want to be able to have a place to go, because when we search these videos and look up these things, there's not a lot of videos like this. I mean, there's so many videos on how to find a job. There's so many videos on how to build your resume. So many videos on how to create content. But I, so far, and as well as her, we haven't found any videos of how to rebuild a business that you tried and it didn't work. Meaning like it wasn't enough money to do what you needed to do. No one talks about that. Everyone talks about how great they can build businesses, but they don't talk about when things happen, how they get through those things, So that's what this is for. And we all know that you have to pay your bills while you're building. So that's why we bring up the jobs and the gigs and the interviews. These are things that we're doing because it takes time. Like if you're going to do it the right way, it takes time. So we've got to believe that the work we're putting in will pay off, and it's the same thing with you. You have to believe it. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. It sounds cliche, but I mean it.
Right. And if you're like feeling what we're saying, you guys, please make sure y'all drop a comment. If you just want to say anything, if you want to just throw us a heart, thumbs up, like whatever you're feeling, if you just feel what we're feeling, if you're going through the same thing, just anything, y'all just drop a comment, like the video, share, and we'll respond to the comments too, y'all, for sure.
Let us know how y'all pushing through y'all struggles. We would love to hear y'all stories. While you're here, don't forget to subscribe to follow our journey. Like this video to show your support. Check out our earlier videos. We need some views, y'all. Support us. Let's build this community. No, for real though. For real. And then we're sharing the grind every step of the way. And then
every view, comment, share, it means the world to us, y'all. We're here. Please stick with us, you guys. We're on our way to giving you the real us, the real life, and just keep sticking with us, y'all.
Now this is both of us. You ready?
Yep. We count down.
I don't want to count. I want to be able to just go.
Go. Okay. You ready?
Yes. This is Grind with Heart. Let's get to work.
Bye, y'all.